I would like to welcome you all to the scumbag era. That basically is just me saying that I'm gonna do what I want to do, play the games I want to play, which is what I've been doing this entire time. But I've always tried to make things enjoyable to an audience that doesn't exist, and I'm kind of done doing that. I like making these videos. I like editing these videos. I'm just gonna do this for me. So effectively, I'm not like worried about what YouTube considers like advertiser friendly because I'm not getting ads anyway, and I'll probably never be able to. So here's the deal: if you like what I do, leave a comment, subscribe, maybe share it with somebody else that you might think is good. If you don't like it, fuck it. Go ahead and tell me that you don't like what I'm doing. Yes, I'm not supposed to swear in the first minute, but I don't care. No ads, and that's kind of the plus side to this channel. I'm effectively wild wild westing it. I can do whatever I want. I hope you enjoy the show. Peace out. No, I know what we're doing. I have an idea. I have an idea. See, yeah, see, yeah. That's not where I want to go. See, yeah. For the umpteenth time, I'm walking inside this place, only to not have come out. I'm pretty sure this is guy. I need to talk to him, but I don't know if it's first. What is missing from my life? This tears at my very inside. I must know. What do I lack? Oh, thrills. Thrills, you say? Ah, I suppose one does need some thrills every now and again. For me, it'd be a woman. It'd be like a mate, somebody that I could like, somebody I can rely. Like, sex is great, but I am genuinely at a point in my life where like I am looking for a companion. And when I say that, I mean like somebody that shares interests, a motherfucker like I can like listen to music with, go places with, and I ain't gotta go a lot of places. Like we like, like can try new fucking recipes with. Like I need a female friend who also wants me to touch her vagina. That's what I'm looking for.
I mean, because otherwise you just have a human fleshlight. I mean,
no.
you could get that anyway.
I don't want that shit. Oh, disgusting.
No, that's what I mean. Like the alternative is that.
Yeah.
Like,
because I definitely don't.
If you don't want some substantial, like
Yeah. Because like I've never really been cool with the idea of like I've always been a believer in if I have it, I ain't got to get it again. That's why I don't give things away. Like even if I have something that I kind of don't need, if I can find a concept in my mind that in the future I might need this, I'm fucking keeping it. And so like for me, like if I find a girl or like a friend in general, and they fill a specific role in my life, I will do what I can to maintain that friendship. I'm good like that. And so like the idea of like casual sex sounds stupid to me because first and foremost, like I see sex differently from a lot of I guess society. Because I think sex is one of those things that like you shouldn't just fuck anybody who's willing to fuck you. First off, that's gross. You're probably gonna get some itchy. You're probably gonna get itchy. But also like I'm insecure as shit. But like the idea of like having to do that every single fucking time you want to have sex is fucking annoying. Like it really is. Like the idea is crazy to me. Like why would you do that? Why I understand some people like to hunt. Like but don't you ever fucking get like there's a reason we have microwaves. Like it is. It's the reason why people raise their own chickens and grow their own vegetables. Because having to rely on somebody else to get something that you want sometimes can just be too much. Like, well, not rely on somebody else, but like to like have to like go get it every single time. It's just sometimes it can be too much. So like I would have told him he needed fucking romance in his life, but I need him to do what I want him to do. So I gotta convince him to go on an adventure. There's nothing like the feeling of being alone on a mountain, shivering to death. We don't agree on the same things. Ah, no, foolish Flavio. Not chills, you silly man. What I need are thrills. Oh, he misheard me anyway. He wasn't even fucking listening. Wait, hold the horses. That is it. That is it, y'all. Now that I am thinking... Oh, they already do that, so that's not how he's talking. Now that I am thinking of it. I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the pirate king. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for pirate treasure. Why, just the shrieks of romance. And that just shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. So it didn't matter what I fucking said.
Yeah, you can literally say anything.
Yeah. Do you not know the tale? The Pirate King's treasure? Hidden on Keel Hall Key? Ah, well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of treasure of pirate booty there. He had the booties of his first mate severed and hidden away. Arr. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of that loot, but not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my ouch that hurt back tingling. Grr. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Yeah, it is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keel Hall. But that will not stop Flavio. That treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, and cellular desire. I had a stroke. What is it that you are saying? Talk of a legendary treasure here beneath Rogueport? Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No. How? Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over. Rather, I mean, show me. He looks French. You were having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keel Hole Key. You swine! You mean to steal my treasure out from under me? You awful man. Well, now I am confused. You are looking for things known as crystal stars. But now that I am thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be... stop such thoughts, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore this business before me. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. I am tired of doing this voice. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keel Hole Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours. Yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship. You unfortunate, foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid! Let us begin preparation immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader. Yes, and you will be captain. Danger and adventure tickle the nostrils. Come to harbor right away. I'm going to run away, and you can't help yourself. I'm the best ever. Singy. Hey, Mark, you're a man, right? And,
I think so.
And as a man, is there anything specifically you keep under your pillow?
Is there anything specifically what?
That you keep under your pillow?
Another pillow.
What about under that pillow? Why would I want this? Why would I want this?
If you wanted to hate yourself. Actually, no, I don't have anything else under my pillow other than another pillow.
Mark has not been. Mark is aware, but he ain't fully aware. It's crazy. Because as a man, he should keep a little pillow. Fucking hell, I fucked it up, ruined it. Keep a little dirt under his pillow for the dirt man.
Yeah, I remember this.
He comes to town. Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man, so he won't take you down. feel like I did a good job.
I have heard this.
I know you have.
I don't have context, but I have heard it. I mean, I'm sure that is just all the context I
Yeah,
need.
that's all you got. Yeah, that's all there is.
Like, you just need to keep some dirt on your pillow for the dirt man.
Keep a little bit of...
If you're a man anyway. How do you feel about people getting upset that the new Assassin's... Well, not the only, but one of the Assassin's Creed new characters is a black samurai.
How do I feel? Mark, what were you here for any of the things that we said in the last episode?
Yeah, that's why I thought about it, is because people are upset when this man factually existed. It's not like they made him up. He was a real man.
I don't like
He did real man things.
Wow, you can only keep so many things in the storage. That's crazy. All right. Like I've heard rumors of a black samurai, but I've also heard rumors that black samurai didn't really exist. So I genuinely don't know like how to feel about it. Like, am I surprised?
It's more like he existed. He existed, but not to the extent that they like make it out to be. Which, I mean, that's how Assassin's Creed always has worked. Like embellishment. Like, I mean, you're time traveling through a machine in your mind. I don't know what you want.
I would like to point out that I feel like it's apropos to use this right now, only because we're out to get treasure. And of all the people in the Mario world, who is more treasure hungry than Wario? Weirdly enough, I think that was more Waluigi than Wario. Yeah, that's some good.
Yeah, that's Waluigi.
Yeah. That dude is. Hold on. Oh yes, I'm gonna be filthy rich. I can't wait to leave the port. You. Pleased to meet you. Your acquaintance. Yeah, you up to some shit. I keep a little dirt under my pillow with a dirt man. Ah, yes, so it is you. Well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have pooped out. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel, no? She is the SS Flavion, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her... Nick, can you please get the point? The pomp and circumstance, no one can compare to her. Behold the elegant curve of her bow, yada yada yada. I don't care. This ship can not leave. Did you speak? Yes, yes, of course. The problem is fine. Right. I had completely forgotten about that. Yes, that bewitches me. Navigator, of course, is the highest ranked helmsman. They steer the ship. Now, here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Key are definitely dangerous. Absolutely skilled helmsmen for our navigators. Oi. Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papa. Paw Pat. Oh, Papatch, like Babam. Alright. I've heard talk of a famed, legendary sailor living in Roadport. I think he's called Admiral Bobbery, an old salty sea dog by all accounts. But he said to have the helmsman's touch. The helmsman's touch. I don't know why I took the H off of that. He can make any ship out of his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul. There ain't a soul what seen him on the seas as a light. Yeah. Bassa boom. He says that a lot, if I'm not mistaken. I think Bassa boom is like his fucking catchphrase. Problem solved. Let's scout out this Bobbery fellow and like get him on the board. As customary, I'll do this. Okay, so I have to leave, right? I'm on board. Good point. You're not on board. You're on the dock. Then it's decided. You must find this Bobbery, bring him here, and then let us suck his cock. Let us suckle his cockle. cockle his knuckle. Or knuckle his cockle, if you will. Alright, Mark, this is the part where you tell me where Bobber is staying.
Go to the east side. Go to the east side and get on the roof.
Get on the roof. The roof. The roof?
Yeah, the roof. On the east side, the right side.
I don't know why I keep thinking that's the get on the roof. This is one of those.
The roof.
This is one of those. He definitely was not here before, but he is here now. I didn't make it. I keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man. In case he comes to town. Keep a little dirt under my pillow for my...
You want to go inside there?
Oh, that's what that dude was talking about. I couldn't understand what this was. I really could not tell what that was. Like, it only like clicked when you said there. Get in there, you fucker. What do you blokes want here? What do you need? You seek Admiral Bobber, eh? Never heard of Janda. Take your search elsewhere. Hey, I'm
So is that like still an issue for you?
Me?
Like the wheel in his back, is that like normal for him?
I don't want to ask. The fact that it's fucking spinning is also very concerning. You see Admiral Bobber, right? There goes her. You wasn't gonna tell me about this?
I was giving you a second.
Shit, I about left. I don't know what he wants, so I'm gonna hit him with a hammer. Now? Okay. So I'm gonna assume I need to go back to the guy and tell him, hey, he didn't want to come out. I found him, but he didn't want to come. So what do we do?
Go to the end.
Is this motherfucker back in here? Oh.
Talk to the bartender.
Admiral Bobber? Yeah, I know him. Hey, Luigi, this is your brother Mario. Look at him. All right. You know that house just past the wall in the east side, so that's how I would have found him. But I think both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. I have an idea then. My idea might not work. It genuinely might not, but I have an idea. Is anybody about to do? Does anyone have a clue?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna make him think he's alone. Oh, that didn't work. Now, if you please. Please don't insult us. We already know you're the Admiral, so just admit it. What poppycocker? Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap? How about the fool? You say your ship needs a navigator. You want me to do the job. So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea nevermore. But maybe you don't understand how important this is. We need you. Without you, we'll never get to kill Halsey. Awfully sorry, there, fellows, but when I say no, it fucking means no. Out of my house, both of you now.
Back to the bartender.
Are you fucking suck my penis? What do you think, Mario?
I mean, they're probably
Nothing we say seems to be enough to convince this man. But don't you find it odd? Why would a sailor have such a hatred for the sea? We need answers. Maybe we should ask around town. Get off me! There's a thing touching me. There was a
also,
thing.
apparently the reason we were doing this was because after you start the next chapter, you will be locked out of the port for the entirety of that chapter.
I have no idea what you just said.
You won't be able to come back in the next chapter until it's over.
Wasn't that the case in okay.
No, you can come back in most of the other ones.
Okay. You say Barbary won't go. You say you won't go to the sea, huh? Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Barbary back on the water? Oh, is that it? Now I see. You want to mount a nigga petition. Feel rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their end. Not a Barbary though. If you just move the laptop closer, you'll probably be alright. The fact of the matter is Admiral Barbary hail is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell it. Fucking tell it, I guess. And the voice is over. In that case, get ready. Barbary's tale of woe goes something like this. And a one, and a two, and a hip hop. Barbary was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlett. The two of them were. You know the weirdest part about this is effectively, this is me just reading bedtime stories to Mark. Like a good chunk of this
More or
is
less.
reading a fucking book to him. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. So yes, I'm lying. He was never married, and he just hates seeing other people happy. Now Barbary was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home. See, Brenda, she was a fine girl. What a good wife she would be. But the love of his life, his lady, is the sea. That's all I could think of when he said that shit. So he was away from home for long periods. Scarlett never complained though, because she was getting plenty of dick on the side, and always waited faithfully, that's a fucking lie, for Barbary's return. And Barbary, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlett truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could. And it was all good for a time. But then came that home record. I forgot that dude's name that I used to. The guy used to always tell Jamal was fucking his wife. Raul. And came that scoundrel Raul. But not all good things can last. Like that movie Up. It was particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlett fell ill. A virus, passing cold. No one knew. But it soon turned serious. Barbary, at sea on a long, lonely voyage, knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlett had succumbed. She was gone. Barbary, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I would have nursed her to health. I could have saved her.
No, you wouldn't.
No, probably not. He would have gave her fish soup. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to sea since. Yeah, what a downer. I guess it's a pretty good reason for hating the ocean. You all know his tale now. So tell me, do you still want him? Yeah, go fuck. I want to finish the game.
You got shit to do.
I was like, yeah, for real. I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this. It's a picture of Scarlett. The old letter. The letter Scarlett wrote
beat
to
off
Barbary
to.
just before he... On her deathbed, Scarlett wrote Barbary a final letter. You hold it in your hand. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you what she told me as she was dying. If I should succumb to this plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him, so he may hear my voice. Was her last request. But when I saw Barbary in misery trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter to him and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Barbary! Listen, Podley, thanks a ton. We'll deliver this thing. You feel better, okay? Love you. Let's roll. Why are you still calling me Gonzalez? My name's Mario. Like 100 people.
Like you literally hear everyone else.
Like,
yeah.
I'm like 100 people call me Mario in front of you. Stop calling me fucking Gonzalez. But then again, my name is not Diz, and a good chunk of my friends do not call me by my actual name. So, you know, it's a nickname at this point. I wouldn't have thought to go back to the bartender, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, Bob.
Why would you?
Honestly. Bob Blabberton's beard, not you. No matter how many times you treat me, my stance is firm. I'll wait with you. On. What do you say? Scarlett. This is Scarlett's handwriting. Scarlett, my love. I never knew.
My love, if you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped in between us, I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must...
It's all your fault.
I would like to also point out that bitch, you just said that it wasn't your fault if I'm dead. If you're reading, like you told me twice in this letter that if I'm reading this, you fucking died. Thanks for easing the pain.
If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out at sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, my sweet bubber. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love, is a tide. That time, like love, is a tide.
There you go.
That love, like time, is a tide. Tide. You are one with the sea, as you are one with me. Do not lose both of your love's lives.
It said that, like, I know what it said. Don't use both of your life's loves. Your life's love. Time is love. Time. Like love is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you are one with me.
This is some killer lyrics.
Yeah, she's fucking bars, Nick. 1,000 pardons. But may I have a moment alone, if you please? Are you gonna go in there and spank it to that letter? I would. I ain't above it. I have masturbated to some very questionable things. Legal, but questionable. Yes, love. I was happy. My sweet Scarlett. I love you still.
He is beating off to.
Oh yeah, he's that's what the Scarlett. Oh my God, I love you. I love you so much. Oh. That's the noise I make when I orgasm. I've always questioned women, like, how would they feel if their man, the man they loved, made a weird noise when he came. And I don't know if you remember, like, what my original noise was. My original noise was, prepare yourselves for a very annoying sound. Like, every time he splooged, every time he shot out his baby gravy, that was the noise he made. Like, oh, I'm about to come. Like, like he could be sounding sexy, too. Oh, shit, girl, I'm about to... But I just
it's very involuntary music.
Oh, yeah, he has no control of it. But then I thought, like, what if he fucking sounded like Toadsworth every time he busted a nut? Like, oh, shit. Ooh, this shit feel good. I'm about to come. Ha ha! And that was it. Like, it was always that
was it.
Like when he goes, ha! That's one rope. Ha! That's the other rope. There is no more cum. That's all the cum. It's 2 shots every time. Like clockwork.
No more, no less.
Nah, and it's always the same consistency. Ha! Like, I'd fuck that guy just to see him come. He couldn't jack off. Like, he'd always have to jack off at home alone. Like, honestly, probably in a car, like in a field somewhere. Because I don't know what it would take for people to figure out that every time you went, ha! That was you busting a nut. But I feel like it wouldn't take long. Because you remember that scene in Forrest Gump when, like, your mama really does care about your learning, boy. You don't talk much, do you? Like, that's what would happen. Like if you started doing that shit in the house by your like with people, like I got my door closed. I'm gonna go in the shower and jerk off real quick. Like eventually people will be like, ha like you'd be like just to fuck with you. They don't know why you're making it, but the first couple of times you hear them go, ha you would be like, you'd be so upset and you get defensive. They'd immediately know that there was something to that shit. Like they would know that there was something to that shit. Either that or your people would think you were schizophrenic. Either way. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe. Bound for Keyhole Key. It's almost 30 minutes into this shit. I don't know what harump it's supposed to sound like in real life. I guess. If you think an old C-bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off. Admiral Bobbery. Yes. Admiral Bobbery. The ship's in the harbor. I must inspect her before we leave. I shall meet you there. Oh my dear God in heaven, I'm so fucking ready to be done. Still gotta do one more episode. Because I did episode 44 on my own. Because that's how I get down. That shit was like 30 fucking minutes long. That was long as fuck. I can't even begin to Nobody decided to stop me before I went to the wrong goddamn. Right? I don't know what's up with his internet connection tonight. They live in the poor side of town now. Yep. Hi Mario. Hi Mario, how are you? I'm good. No, very good. No, great. Lots of stuff has changed here. Oh, but the elder being mad at my brother, that's still the same. I do wish you come back and play sometimes. Are you really busy? Are you really busy? Are you going someplace far away? Like a place nobody's ever seen before? Wow, that'd be fun. Oh God, I am jealous. Well, if you ever have time to come back here, come play with me, okay? You have to promise. Petty Minetti. Oh, we stop fucking reading this. Are you ready to fucking go? Ah, the smell of the sea. I've forgotten how sweet a salty scent could be. Alright, so
just a few seconds ago, you knew exactly what a salty smell could be like.
I knew you would get old Bobbery on board. You wonderful mustache man. To you, I must say ahoy. I was wise to choose you as a captain. Ahoy to me as well. My men have already loaded our cargo and supplies. Yes, preparations are complete. If you have no errands, we can depart at once. Let's get the fuck out of here. Very well, to the sea, raise anchor and set sail for thrills and emotion. And romance and money, and our destination is the Keyhole Key. Wait! I'm on the boat now. Oh. And look at us, we have an outfit. Isn't that great?
Perfect.
This is X-Not-1 here. Come in, dude. Wait. That doesn't make any sense. This is X-Not-1 here. Come in, dude. I repeat, X-Not-1 here. Over. Roger. Reading you 5 by info. What? Roger. Reading you 5 by infiltration is successful. X-Not Black aboard vessel. Repeat, X-Not Black is on the board of the vessel. And with that, we have hit the episode. Oh man, it's great, but it's good. Everything has come to an end. Ladies, there are no ladies watching this. There are no fellas watching this. Guys, if you're watching this and you have a small penis, I'm going to ask you this. How much harder do you think it would be for you to come up with the courage to ask a girl out and to try to have sex with a woman if you came like that. If you made a wild noise every time you ski-deleted, would you feel like, I can't fuck nobody ever? Because here's what I'm going to tell y'all. And I'm going to get more into this in the next episode. As unattractive as you might think you are, and as little as you think you bring to the table, there are some women out there who genuinely are not what social media makes it seem like women are. There really are some solid women out there. There's some weird fucking women out there who genuinely aren't looking for a massive dick to stretch they coochie out. They ain't looking for you to pay for everything. They ain't looking for Bentleys and all that good shit. There's some girls out there who might not be the world's most attractive motherfuckers, but to fuck you like she loves you, probably because she do, and all she really want to do is eat some junk food and smoke some weed. Now, I don't smoke, but if we fucking, I'll let you do whatever you just put it out there. But yeah, like, would you have a harder time convincing yourself? Shit, I guess you ain't gotta have a small dick. Like, if you, I imagine if you had a fat fucking cock, and you were like, nah, girls love my dick. They don't like me, but they love my dick. I don't give a fuck if I had to sing the entire national anthem every time I nutted. Like, I would not hesitate to go get laid. All right, get out.